Hi, it's Alex with Patayo. So as you can see, it might look like I'm in workout attire. I'm not. I just got home from work and I have 30 minutes before I have to go pick up a child and then do orthodontic stuff and things like that. So I don't have a lot of time, but I have 30 minutes. I could waste time and change and then change back. Why waste time? Pilates is a pretty good no sweat workout. I've got my timer, so I'm just proof to you that enough with the excuses, just get it done. Really, don't make excuses, I have to change, whatever. It's bullshit, really. So on your mat, that's what you need. Let's get going. I'm gonna start the timer. There's 6 Tabata rounds, so enough to work your body and actually for your head, feel good. Feel that you got to work out. Because a lot of time it's just feeling in your head that you got to work out makes you in a better mood. And well, we all know the scientific benefit. Well, we don't. The scientific benefit of releasing good endorphins. Blah blah blah. Okay, ready, set. You don't want that.
Stretch for 2 minutes.
So warm up. Work attire. I even still have my work socks on. See? I might strip them for you, just for you. But ready? A nice stretch. Back of the mat. I'm gonna stretch. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna go pick up my child and feel good about myself. So on your mat, good stretch. I'll take off my socks so I don't slip when I stretch out my hamstrings. Tomorrow we'll do a HIIT workout together. Back of the mat, side bend, stand really tall, swan dive, down to the shins, stick your tailbone out nice and flat. So they're good stretchy pants. Nice flat back. Walk out, go into a tabletop, wag your tail, wag it. Walk down one side, go down that side. Walk down the other side. Now either child's pose, if you have any wrist or arm issues, or go into a nice downward facing dog. Sometimes my mat slips, so I'm going to grip my mat. Nothing wrong with that. Alternating my knee bends to elongate my calf and hamstring groups. I'll take it back to the knees. I'll open up on one side for a nice extended side plank, which feels amazing. I'll do the other side. Same thing, modified side plank, which feels really good to lengthen the body. Come into tabletop once again. Cat and cow. Lift the tailbone and then round your spine into cat. Lengthen. Cow. Round into cat. Last one. Lengthen cow.
2, 1.
And come into a nice flat back. So we're going to start here in the Pilates workout. So if you're just joining me, it's a nice quick Pilates. I'm in my work clothes workout. So hands, wrist joint directly under shoulder joint, tuck your toes, and we're gonna get ready. We're just gonna hover the knees. This is Tabata style. So we have 8 sets, 20 seconds each, with a 10-second rest or not in between. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, enough. Up and at 'em. So I'm hovering my knees. See that? It's a knee hover.
For 20 seconds.
My tailbone is slightly tucked. My spine is nice and long. I'm gonna get a good upper body workout as well as a core workout. You're not going to get a core workout if you sag your belly, so you have to tuck your tailbone. 7 seconds to go. Option to rest on the knees. Option to rest.
1.
I'm not going to rest. I'm going to go
10 seconds.
back, in. One more time. Back,
3,
in.
1.
Now back to work. Hover,
for
hold.
20 seconds.
Again, my knees are about 1 inch over the mat. My head is in line with my spine. I haven't changed my work clothes because I don't plan on getting really sweaty and gross. I'm just gonna spray some perfume and go pick up my child from school. See, so no excuses. No excuses.
3,
Just work out.
2,
And
1. Rest for 10 seconds.
back, in, back,
3,
in.
1.
Getting a little intense in the
20
shoulder joint,
seconds.
so I'll go into a modified plank. Modified plank. I'm going to see if I can stay up the whole 4 minutes. If you need to rest and go down, do it. Do it. I like to put my hands together. I don't know why. I just do.
3, 2.
I'll bring it up.
Rest for 10 seconds.
I'll come in, out, in, out,
3,
out.
2, 1.
Back down for
Work
modified.
for 20 seconds.
I am getting warm and I do have a sports bra on, so it wouldn't be too bad if I took my shirt off. I might get more views that way anyway. All right, 10 seconds. Head in line with spine.
3, 2,
Up and out.
1.
Ready?
Rest for 10
In
seconds.
for the hover, back, back. In for the hover, back, back.
3,
In for
2,
the hover,
1.
back, back.
Work for 20 seconds.
Into your modified plank. You can stay in full if you want, just my wrist joint. It doesn't feel so good after a while. So I'll go down and hold my core, tuck the tailbone slightly. Again, do not lift your tailbone up. You want to tuck your tailbone. Tuck the tailbone, hold.
3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
Bring it up. Definitely getting warmer. My sweater is not meant for
3,
Pilates.
2, 1. Work for 20 seconds.
If you want to change it up, let's change it up. Go into a side plank. So in my head, I told myself I wasn't going to touch my hips down for 4 minutes. I want to prove to myself, so you can prove to yourself. You can always take a knee. You can stagger your feet to make it
3,
easier.
2,
And come
rest
center,
for 10 seconds.
up, in, out, out. In, out, out.
3, 2,
In,
1.
out,
Work
out.
for 20 seconds.
Other side, side plank. Either stagger feet, which is easier, or one on top of the other. Hold, lift. Lift your hips up as high as you can. Get a nice hold here.
3, 2,
Come back to
1.
center.
Rest for 10 seconds.
10-second rest. We have one more set to go. Bring it in, bring it in. Take it back, take it back. Bring
3,
in,
2,
back, back.
1.
Last
Work
set.
for 20 seconds.
Hover the knees right here. So a nice little knee hover, they're not touching. My head is in line with my spine, it's not droopy. I'm not lifting up too much. Everything is in a nice line and we have 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds. My tailbone's
3,
nice and tucked.
2,
And
1.
done.
Cool down for 30 seconds.
Cool down. Let's squeeze in a stretch in the cool down. So again, this is a quick 30-minute, don't change, keep your work clothes on workout. If you start to get smelly, that's why they made deodorant and perfume, huh? Other side. This is part of the No Excuses series. Meaning you're not going to make excuses of, oh, I need to change before I work out, all that good stuff. So only 6 Tabata rounds. This is
2,
2
1.
of 6.
Timer finished. Work for 20 seconds.
Roll down. Squeeze a
Down
block
to
in
timer.
between your knees. Sit up nice and tall. Roll it down. Bring it up. Roll it down. Bring it up. I'm not taking my head down. I don't want to waste all that time of this cervical
3,
flexion
2,
extension. So I just keep it locked.
Rest for
and
10
rest.
seconds.
So you can rest. You can rest. You can rest. The next set we're not going
3,
to rest.
2,
Okay?
1.
Or you can.
Work for 20 seconds.
But because it's such a short workout, why rest? Maximize. Eye gaze stays above the knees the whole time. Above the knees. Go down sequentially. Exhale, come up.
3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
Rest or spinal rotate. Spinal rotate.
3,
Rotate.
2, 1.
Rotate.
Work for 20
And
seconds.
repeat. Roll it down.
Three, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
When you roll down and roll up, you should feel both sides of your abdominals
2,
working
1.
together,
Work
not
for
one
20
side
seconds.
pulling. You want to feel even on the roll down and even on the peel up. Dig your feet in. I sit on my sit bones when I'm up, and I slowly roll down.
3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
Rotation. With your rotation, you have to turn your shoulders. You can't just turn your head. You must
3,
get this
2,
rotation.
1.
All
Work
right,
for 20
rolling down.
seconds.
Set 5 of 8. Notice my eye gaze stays the same place. If I look up to the ceiling, my neck goes out of whack, and you don't want your neck to be out of alignment, aka whack.
3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
Rotate. Rotate.
3, 2,
Roll it down.
work for 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
So you should know that I'm doing this in a straight spine, not a C curve. When I do my rotation, I'm rotating
Work for 20
straight spine.
seconds.
Roll down. We have 2 more sets.
Three, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Last set.
Work for 20 seconds.
Last set. Shoulders back, arms open. I call this sharing the pizza.
1. Cool down for 30 seconds.
We have a 30-second cool down. Let me tell you about pizza sharing. There are 2 reasons why you should share the pizza. 1, for posture reasons, and 2, so you don't get fat. No. Okay. If I were to hog the pizza, I'd get fat, right? And look at my posture. But if I share the pizza, see that? My posture's really good and I don't get fat. Just a little posture tip for you. Share the pizza. Share the pizza. Don't hog the pizza. And that's in Pilates and in real life.
1.
All right.
Timer finished. Work for 20
Crickets.
seconds. Temperature timer.
Crickets. These look good. Your legs are going to go on a diagonal. So you can place your thumbs under your tailbone. Legs on a diagonal. Legs on a diagonal. Press your back into the mat.
1. Rest for 10 seconds.
Okay. We're going to do crickets from this leg diagonal position. So in a cricket, and I'll turn so you can see.
1. Work for 20
The
seconds.
toe slides to the knee opens, the leg goes out, the toe goes back to the knee, it comes in, it goes up. Other side, toe goes down, open, extend, in, up. Open,
3,
open,
2,
in, up.
1.
One more, just to
Rest
be
for
even
10
on this side.
seconds.
Out, in, up. Good.
3, 2, 1. Work for 20
Okay,
seconds.
work again. Legs up, diagonal, toe to knee, open the knee, leg goes out, you bring it in and up.
Three, 2, 1. Rest for 10
I'm doing
seconds.
2 on both sides. No matter what the timer says, I want to get it in. Keep your legs up
3,
or down from where we rest.
Work for 20
All right, 2
seconds.
both sides. Diagonal. Toe goes to knee, open, extend, pull in, up. Other side. Toe to knee, open, extend, in, up. One more both sides. Press your back firmly
2,
into the mat.
1. Rest for 10 seconds.
So when I put my leg out on the other side, I felt a little hip hop, but that's because I took my mind off of my back
3,
into my deep
2,
imprint.
1.
So keep your mind on the
For
mat
20 seconds.
and your mind on your back. Diagonal, open, back in imprint, diagonal, open, extend, in.
3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
Definitely working. Definitely getting warm.
3, 2, 1.
Set number 5 will be
Work for 20 seconds.
diagonal. Whenever I do Pilates, I think nice, long, ballerina, strong legs. So So you do the same. Nice and strong. There's no
3, 2,
bend to my
1.
knee.
Rest for 10
Focus on
seconds.
good form. Rest or keep your legs up. If you want to make it even more intense, hip
3,
lifts.
2, 1. Work for
2
20
more
seconds.
sets.
Three, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
Rest or lift those hips. One more set to go.
3, 2, 1.
Here it comes.
Work for 20 seconds.
So the diagonal of your leg is determined by your core strength. So some of you might be at 90 degrees,
2,
some of you might be in a hover.
cool down
How do
for
you
30
know?
seconds.
If your back arches, you ain't strong enough for that. Drop the ego and use good form, because good form will give you strong abs. Okay? Okay. All right, let's go for bridge. Let's work that booty, shall we? Warm. Building heat. Not complaining. Okay, we only have about 15 more minutes to work out, so we're getting in that good express workout.
1.
Bridge.
Timer finished.
Knees in line with
For
hips,
20
hips in line with
seconds.
knees,
Tap to
lift
timer.
and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift, good squeeze, lower. Lift, good squeeze, lower. Squeeze. Squeeze.
3, 2, 1.
Hold.
Rest for 10 seconds.
You can rest and put your butt down, but I don't want to rest my butt. Now when you're up, make sure you're squeezing your glutes. Don't go into the back arch. You're trying to isolate the glutes,
1.
not work your
Arch
erector
20
spinae
seconds.
muscles. So lower lift. Now when you lift, be mindful of the knees not going out in the letter V. See, I just opened my knees. You want to keep them in line with your hips. So if you look down, you should see your legs like L's, not a big V. Like L's. Boom.
3,
Boom.
1.
Boom.
Rest for 10
Hold.
seconds.
Hold. Ankle joint should be in line with knee joint. Not too
3,
far out, not
2,
too far in.
1.
Just like
Work for 20
Goldilocks.
seconds.
Just like Goldilocks. You have to test things to get it right. Lift. Lift. Lift, squeeze. Lift, squeeze.
3, 2, 1.
Stay up.
Rest for 10 seconds.
Set number 4 coming up. Almost the halfway mark. Almost.
3,
Ready?
2, 1. Work
Tap
for
and
20
lift.
seconds.
Tap and lift. So I'm going full range of motion. On the next set, I'll go faster. Full range here. Full range. To the floor, all the way up, squeeze the glutes.
3, 2, 1.
Up and
Rest
roll.
for 10 seconds.
Now the next set, I'll double time it.
3,
Ready?
2, 1.
Halfway.
Work for 20
Halfway.
seconds.
Halfway. So I'm not giving my glutes a chance to relax. When they tap, I elongate the muscles so they get a little bit of relaxation. Not anymore. Turning it on. Pulsing. Lower lift, lower lift, lower lift. Definitely feeling it.
3,
Knees stay in line with
2,
hips.
1.
Hold.
Rest for 10 seconds.
Nice little pause. Don't let the knees go wide. Keep them in line with your hip bones. If you're not sure where they are, feel them, palpate
3,
them. Those are your
2,
hip bones.
1.
Pulsing.
Work for 20
Pulsing.
seconds.
Pulsing.
Three, 2,
Hold.
1. Rest for 10 seconds.
2 more sets. Keep it up with the pulsing. Keep it up with the pulsing.
3, 2, 1. Work for 20 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
Last set coming up. Last set. Last set of bridge, and we're gonna keep pulsing. So we did full range of motion the first 4 sets,
1.
and pulsing the last 4
seconds.
sets. Definitely feel my glutes. Definitely getting warm.
Three, 2, 1. Cool down for 30 seconds.
Stretch it out. Knees in. Knees can be wide or together, either one. And then elongate one leg, stretching out the hamstring glute group. And the other side. We have 2 minutes of stretching at the end, so we'll do more stretching. Don't worry. All right, let's do some side body work with a little upper combination.
3, 2.
4 sets one side.
Timer finished. Work
So
for
here I
20
am.
seconds. Tablet
This foot
timer.
behind, so I come into my side plank, or I go into my full plank.
3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
So a few things to point out. One, you want to make sure you go up and down gracefully, because that's more muscle control. So here I go. The other thing is, notice my wrist joint is behind my shoulder joint at the starting position. Then at the ending position, in line. And actually, this is the ending position. So start, middle, and
3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
every time I go up, I'm thinking about really squeezing my side body. I want to feel those obliques contract. And then I know they've contracted because I felt it. Ready?
Work for 20
Starting,
seconds.
middle, end.
Three, 2, 1. Rest for 10
One more
seconds.
set on this side, then we'll flip over. One more set.
3, 2, 1. Work for 20 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
Here's a little training tip. When you hear that 3, 2, 1, the angel and devil, the devil's going to say, don't do the last one. Just wait. The angel says, no, do the last one. So you hear that little voice in your head. Make sure you do it. So when you hear that beep, 3, 2, 1, you try to squeeze in one more rep in that 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
10-second rest and a few more sets. 3 more to be exact. 3 more sets.
1. Work for 20
Starting
seconds.
position, starting, middle, check your alignment, nice and easy down. Remember, graceful. Graceful up, graceful down, up, and down.
3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
See, it would have been easy not to do that last one, but we did. So we can feel good about ourselves.
3,
2 more sets.
1.
2 more. 2 more.
Work for 20 seconds.
I feel my side body, and I think about using my side body on the way down. Side body, side body.
Three, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Work for 20 seconds.
Ten seconds.
Three, 2,
And
1. Cool down for 30 seconds.
okay, we have one more set. One more Tabata set, stretching, and then we're done. We can feel good about ourselves because even though we didn't have a whole lot of time, We didn't waste time changing. We just got in, did it, and we're out. Let's work the glutes. One of my favorite exercises is called the butt master. So kind of like bridge, we're gonna isolate the glutes. Now, I've taken a job where I'm sitting often, so I want to make sure I work the back side of my muscle
3, 2,
because I've been shortening the front side. So,
timer finished.
here we go.
Work for 20 seconds.
On your forearms,
Timer.
drive this heel up. Good old butt master. If you have ankle weights or weight you can strap on your foot, go for it. We're gonna do one side 4 times.
3, 2, 1.
Now to
Rest
challenge
for 10
ourselves,
seconds.
go to bird dog. Opposite arm and leg extended.
3,
Tailbone
2,
tucked.
1.
Back down,
Work
butt
for 20
master.
seconds.
Work that booty. Head in line with spine.
Three, 2, 1. Rest for
Back
10
up.
seconds.
Bird dog. Tailbone
3,
slightly tucked.
2, 1. Work for 20 seconds.
Last 2 sets on this side. Woo-wee, burn it up.
3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
This is challenging to hold bird dog. It looks easy, but when you're doing the
3,
sets in between, not
1.
so easy.
Work for 20 seconds.
My foot is flexed versus plantar flex. It's dorsiflex, so I'm thinking about driving my heel up to the ceiling. When I do this exercise, my analogy is like my heel is a hammer, and I'm hammering a nail up to the ceiling every time. Nail it, nail it, nail it,
3,
nail it,
2,
nail it,
1.
nail it.
Rest for 10 seconds.
Quick rest. We only have 4 and some odd minutes of the workout. That's it.
3,
Ready?
2, 1. Work
Nail
for
it.
20 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
On all fours, tailbone tucked, leg elongated, heel is in line with hip. Send the other arm.
3, 2, 1. Work for 20 seconds.
Heel, drive that heel up. Hammer that nail.
3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
Bird dog. Tailbone tucked, core engaged, opposite arm and leg.
3,
Wrist in line with shoulder.
1. Work for 20
2 more
seconds.
sets.
Three, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds.
Last one of these. Last one.
3, 2, 1. Work for 20 seconds.
Four, three,
3,
2,
2.
1.
Cool down for 30 seconds.
Woo. Nice. Nice. Stretching, and then we're done. We feel good mentally because we did something. We feel good physically because we actually physically moved the body. So mind, body, and spirit. Lizard. I'll start with a lizard. Tabletop position. Bring your right foot forward. Hands on either side of the foot. Now notice my back knee. I'm going to move it really far back as I can.
Timer finished. Stretch for 2 minutes.
If you're on the knee,
Down
get
timer.
off your knee. And I don't mean when, no, get off your knee, really, get off your knee. So here we go. My leg is far back versus 90 degrees. My front knee is 90 degrees. Bend your back knee, reach for it with the opposite hand. Now, if I keep my shoulders and hips square, I don't feel the stretch, but if I open and stack my shoulder, quad stretch, front of my thigh. Hold here. Just hold it for a good 10 seconds. Find your breath, nice deep breath in and out. And switch. Other leg goes back. Once again, the front leg is 90 degrees, knee in line with ankle. Now look how far that leg is back. You get yours back as far as you can. Here everything is square. I'm going to reach back, opposite hand to foot. And I try to open. So watch my shoulders. We're going to open, 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 open. And I sink in. This is what I mean. See that? So I sink into the floor to open up the top of my thigh. Great stretch called lizard. Lizard. Good. So if that's the front, now we'll stretch the back. Tuck your toes. Go back into a downward facing dog. If your forearms hurt, your wrists are fatigued, go into more of a dolphin. Good. On the knees, tabletop. Walking my hands on my knees to go into camel. So there's some on the tops of my feet. I want to make it easy. When I do exercise, I want to feel successful. I don't want to feel like I can't do it. So if I want to get that negative feeling, I put my feet down, but I want to feel good about myself. So notice my toes. So many people try to back bend.
Cool down for 30
Let the
seconds.
imaginary wind blow you back. See that? Let the wind blow you back. Okay, wind blows you back, then you should be far enough to reach for a heel. Add an arm. And the other side, reach for a heel, add an arm. Good. Down. Round the spine to recruit the abdominals. Walk your hands back to your feet and slowly peel up.
3, 2, 1.
Stand
Timer
tall.
finished. Workout finished.
So that was a super quick 30 minutes, still in my work clothes, mat Pilates class. One little thing I'm going to leave you with. So I started doing some work at a school and it has me sitting, which I do not like at all because it's terrible for your body. Sitting is bad. What I also noticed is some of the work has me doing this. So know that whatever you do, the more time you spend doing it, the more you're training your body subconsciously. So if I look down at my task, I'm training my cervical spine to maintain this shape. So you got to ask yourself, what am I doing all day or what am I doing for an hour a day? If it's in bad posture, you need to do the counter pose. You need to do the opposite. So because I was looking down, peeling labels out of books, I'm going to make sure I stand up. I'll focus on looking up. And then I'll look forward. I'll pretend my chin is on a countertop and I'll pull my head back. Almost like I'm trying to give myself double chin. Not attractive, I know. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Just know that I'm willing to make myself unattractive to get us better in mind, body, and spirit. Namaste. Thanks for joining me. Time to go pick up a kid and then go to the orthodontist. See, we just got to squeeze it in. Just get it in.